Hey everyone, this is Steven Sides. September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and everyone here at Microphones and Monsters wants you to know that regardless of your current station in life, you are cared about and your life matters. You are not alone, and there is help available if you need it. If you find yourself in a situation where you or someone else may be at risk, you can contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. Also available to help is NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Illness. Their helpline is 1-800-950-NAMI. That's 1-800-950-6264. If there is an emergency, contact 911 immediately. And if you are outside of the United States, there are other organizations in other nations that want to help as well. Please take care of yourselves and your loved ones. God bless.
Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Hello, all you amazing people. I'm Matt. I'm one half of the Verbal Components podcast. We are a TTRPG/nerd culture comedy talk podcast where myself and my amazing co-host, who also happens to be my best friend, talk all things nerd with each other and with amazing members of this community on as guests. We release an audio form every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern and on our brand new YouTube channel in video format every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Anchor, or wherever you find podcasts. Just search the Verbal Components Podcast and we'll pop up. You can also find us on Twitter at PodcastVC for all updates on the show. Come, sit back, relax, laugh, and enjoy as we stumble our way through another episode. We hope to see you all there.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. And we'll cut to Aleister.
Okay, so upon her revealing her face, like I'm actually going to start running towards her. Evangeline, I've been trying to find you for so long. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, but I'm sorry. You're not actually my Evangeline, are you?
Well, yeah. And I imagine you're not... Well, my Aleister died.
Yes, and my Evangeline died.
Yeah. Okay, we got to get out of this street. And you hear the explosion then.
Boy, you really like to make a point.
Yeah.
I'll pull out the Vox box real fast and be like, Aleister?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Did you hear a giant explosion?
Well, yes.
Okay, that was us.
I should have known.
What?
Victor's here too.
He's got those big ears, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he
it
does.
only makes sense that wherever there's trouble, Victor would be there.
Wait, is that in the Vox box or just to yourself?
That's kind of absent-mindedly into the Vox box.
I'm glad you're okay.
Victor's deaf for the rest of the campaign.
Aleister's normal.
Well,
We gotta get to our house, but we have to get there through sewer. Yeah, let's go down this alley, and yeah, I've been waiting for you, but yeah, sadly my Aleister died, so at least you didn't kill him when you came in.
say what now?
I'll explain on the way. She opens up a sewer panel in the alleyway and hops in and on the ladder, and she's like, "I'll carry you."
Yes, of course. Thank you.
And she starts climbing down and pulls the latch behind her. As you're walking through the sewers, she explains that by the means that you came through the portal, if another one of you was there, you would have replaced them because you didn't travel through the portal with the silver key.
I see. Well, I am glad that it did not take your Aleister from you.
Dalton did, and he'll pay for it.
I know he is not the same as the one I know, but I would gladly help you take vengeance on Dalton.
No, he's the same Dalton. He replaced the Dalton here.
Oh,
The
well.
Dalton here ran a children's charity.
Multi-kill.
And we were expecting 3 of you. Where you were talking to the other 2 on your wrist?
Yes, it's a clever device. I think they called it a Vox Box. It allows us to communicate, and they are apparently here somewhere, probably near that explosion.
Well, we have to get to our basement, and I built a device. We call it the chamber. It allows for Tanasha. She's our leader. It allows for her to be able to be in the waking world for longer than a handful of minutes.
I wonder, is she...
But only inside of the chamber. What?
I wonder, is she actually your leader, or is it just that she's acting as an arm of Ulthar?
Yeah, in a way. Ulthar's still out there, but he's in the same situation she is. But he's too important to put in harm's way.
I understand those like Ulthar very well, and I'm sure it is less that he is very important and more that he can't be bothered.
I hope that's not the case, because we could probably use more. But Tanasha is very, very capable. She actually holds the technology that brought them and Sarah here.
Yes.
Or at least in the Dreamlands. They can't really come here.
Well, I suppose that in a way the Dreamlands connects all, so it makes sense.
Yeah, something about you helped her. You helped her find a way to be able to manipulate portals. In a hospital. I don't know all the details.
Yes, that all makes sense.
Okay.
Although,
well,
I'm sorry to kind of go on a tangent here, but it kind of makes me wonder, does this mean that your Aleister had awakened?
He did.
Interesting.
Although he wasn't as colorful as you are.
Yes, I suppose I have gained a little decoration, as it seems.
Well, yeah, me and him were both very capable, stealthy, attacking from the shadows kind of deal.
That is interesting. My Evangeline and I were quite different. We were much more, shall we say, studious.
Oh, we are, or we were. I still am. How do you think I built the chamber? You'll see. Anyways, we're here. She presses on the concrete wall, and it kind of pushes in, and like a concrete slab slides, and you walk in. It closes, and she takes off her boots after walking in the sewer, and you're in a big basement, like all stone study kind of deal. There's a lot of books. There is bookshelves, and you notice that some of those bookshelves were similar to the ones you had in your house and everything like that. And there's one room off to the side that it's got a lot of glass to it. You think that might be the chamber. It's got like hoses hooked up to it, electrical hoses and everything.
I think you were studying very different things than we were.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I think it's time to see Tanasha.
Yes, Tanasha did request that I find you and the chamber.
She leads you to the chamber, and she's like, I've had a long night. I'm going to just relax for a bit. And, I mean, anything you're going to hear now is probably everything I've already heard.
Oh, I see. You're skipping the cutscene.
Yes. Yeah.
You have to hold the button, though. It's not one of those tap ones.
So you go in, and the door closes, and it seals behind you. Like you hear it physically seal. And you're looking, and there's a bit of like a machine that's kind of portal shaped, not like Stargate, but kind of like it in a way.
It's cool if it's like Stargate.
It's not Stargate,
In a way that
but
doesn't
it's Stargate.
infringe copyright.
Yeah, but it's more like technology kind of deal.
Yeah.
But it is circular,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
I mean, of course, how could you have a gate that's not?
Yeah. And a green portal appears in the middle of it, and Tanasha comes out of it.
Hello, we meet again.
Yes. I'm sorry it's on such strange circumstances. I'm pretty sure Evangeline filled you in on some of the details.
Well, yes, to some extent.
All right. So Dalton came through before you.
Yes, I suppose that would be true.
Well, between the time that you three came through and the time that he came through, a lot of time passed on this side.
Let me guess. Wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah. And with the technology that I used to read that purple portal in the hospital, it allowed me to manipulate portals, not just Dreamlands, but to other universes.
And I suppose this is one of those other universes?
Yes, but we piggybacked on the seal. I was able to get a good bit of the champions, myself, Sarah's dead body, and Ulthar, but couldn't get everybody. But due to the piggybacking, we're not able to leave the Dreamlands. We believe that the Silver Key will allow us to be able to get back into a waking world.
So I suppose, even if I were to find a portal, that I would not be able to freely go back and forth?
The Dreamlands is messed up here. It might have something to do with what I did. But you can go into it, but there's a lot of things coming through. The portals aren't stable, and sometimes the portals don't stay in this universe.
Well, what if I were to just travel there mentally, through dreams?
You can do that, but again, be careful because the things that are in the Dreamlands right now are coming in from everywhere. But luckily, without the Silver Key, they're not able to come into the waking world except for Dalton's portal.
Interesting.
He's using some kind of blood magic. What he used with that purple portal before, he's able to pull things through, but he doesn't have full control over it because of the situation with the Dreamlands right now.
Well, then perhaps it is for the best.
You hear the machine that has the portal in it kind of make a shifting sound. The portal turns from green to blue.
Well, that probably is not good.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. Like I said, it's kind of wibbly wobbly. It's not, can't control it 100%. So there's probably something about to come through. We may have to kill it. I don't know.
Well, that's comforting.
May have to kill it.
Yeah, so on your end, Atticus,
Yes.
a portal appears in the space station.
What the hell is that?
So Baby's going to investigate that portal, whistling Dixie as he does, having a merry day on the space station.
All right.
The portal appears, and he's curious, and he steps on over to it.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're just he's just floating up to it.
Yeah, he steps on over to it, looks on over to it.
Hello? Portal? What are you doing? Hello? Who's this? Whose portal is this?
And you just all you hear is a swirling sound, and then that's it.
Then I am going to stick my head in, but not my whole body, just to see what happens.
All right. So when you stick your head in, you feel it pull you.
I pull my head out real quick.
You're not able to pull your head out.
I guess I fall into the portal.
Yeah, and you appear on the other side of the portal in front of a black cat that has green streaks down its fur, and in his left eye it has a pillar of flame of green flame in it, and a fluorescent pink cat that is covered in scars and is missing its left eye, and it's just scarred over with that patch of skin over it. And describe what Baby looks like for Aleister.
Baby is a tiny little 15 inches tall, demonic, well, he's a little demon baby. Red skin, tiny little baby horns, kind of a classic cartoon little devil-looking dude. Cute, but also very, very underworldly. Little tiny baby wings, little tiny baby hands with claws, little tiny... does he have a little cloven hooves? Maybe he's got little tiny baby cloven hooves. And, yeah, he's just a cute little dude.
So, Tanasha, I suppose this is one of those things you were talking about?
I've never seen this before. I don't know what this is.
Well, that makes two of us.
She walks over and like, it's kind of like sniffing you a little bit, Baby.
All right, this is a weird portal, but it's a cool portal. I like what we're doing here. What's your name? I like what you're sniffing. You can keep sniffing me. I'm into it, but just tell me what your name is. Let's get friendly. What's going on? Hello, I'm Baby.
I'm Tanasha.
Hello. And you are Mr. Fire Eye? Mr. Fire Emblem over here?
My name is Aleister, although I'm slightly confused. Normally, people cannot understand us when they first meet us.
Yeah, you Baby totally understands him.
Baby, I'm one of the cool guys. I'm in with the party. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about cool stuff.
Okay then. I don't
You
suppose...
gonna get on this sniff party? I got another pit for you. This one's for you, baby.
No, I think I'm all right. Thank you, though.
You're lost.
I don't suppose that you know anything about this situation with Dalton Renfield.
Dalton who now?
Yes, I should have supposed not.
Then you suppose correct, sir. What's your name, little pretty kitty? Oh, wait, you told me. What was it? I forgot. Doesn't matter. Just keep smelling.
Tanasha. Anyways, this baby doesn't seem very dangerous. But Aleister, you have to find Julian and Victor.
Well, that should be simple enough. And I'll raise my left paw up to my face. Hello, Victor, Julian. Are you still there?
Yeah, how much time has passed since we talked to him last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get Victor and Julian caught up to that part.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, huge explosion. You watch the door go flying off, and Aleister. I mean, y'all had a short discussion with Aleister, and then yeah, you're
Best part of my whole day so far exploded right in front of me.
It went
All
from
right.
being a dream to a nightmare.
So you got the stairs, and you got the door that the explosion just came from.
I'm gonna start snapping my fingers. Victor,
Yeah.
where the hell are we?
Your guess is as good as mine. I was chained up in a kitchen. I just woke up in there. And then I came out and I heard.
Have I seen Vespar? I've seen Vespar before.
Yeah,
right?
You saw Verspar, yeah.
Yeah, I heard Verspar talking about you, saying that she was gonna tell Dalton Renfield about you, and so
What?
I came up the stairs after she came down, and then I found you, and then the room exploded.
Okay, something really weird because I also woke up in a room and I actually talked to Verspar, and I don't look like a Julian that she has seen in a while, which is weird because I haven't really changed. And then there was a mech suit, and then I liked the mech suit, and then I was trying to get into the mech suit. Don't look at me.
Yeah.
And it didn't like that for whatever reason and decided to blow itself up.
Okay.
So,
I don't think we should stay here because.
I don't know where to go.
Well, I have an
where this
idea,
is.
real quick.
Okay.
We should go back down to where I was because they're probably going to come up here looking to see what happened, and maybe we can get past them when they come up the stairs.
Okay. And I might have a way around that as well. But yeah, let's see if we can't hide and pass them as they go and investigate the explosion.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll go down the stairs and down that hallway and get out of view, like quickly, to see if we can.
Yeah,
to
can
see
we,
if people are going to come investigate him and not us, or not Victor.
Could we go back into the kitchen that they were in and basically wait for them to pass it and then basically go the opposite the way they're going?
We don't even have to go back to the kitchen. We can just
Oh,
go
we
down
need
the
that far.
hallway because there's a
Okay.
bend in the hallway that we can hide behind.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
let's do that.
And you can get there. You do see just a large number of people, maybe about 15 in total, all different types of humanoids. There are a couple crypt folk mixed in there. You do see the one crypt folk that came into the kitchen earlier, Victor, and they all get by and go upstairs.
Okay.
Let's say we wait like a couple of seconds and then book it in the other direction.
Yeah, exactly. Like, get out of there and just go down the stairs and cross our fingers.
Okay. So you go down the stairs and you come across a hallway. There's still more stairs down. Are you wanting to go down the hallway? You want to keep just constantly going down as far as you can go?
I think, judging by the two hallways we've gone down, there's probably not a way out down the hallway. Right?
I don't know. It's going to be tricky. And I definitely don't want to split up.
Oh, no, we're not splitting up. I take the chain.
Y'all just got back together.
I take the chain from the kitchen and I chain us together. And
No. Well, I had a blend in option too, but I think we're just gonna have to go with this one. Victor, do we keep going down, or I don't know where we're going.
I don't know either. I think we should just keep going down until we can find an exit.
Okay, I mean that's all I've got. Yeah, okay, I'm right behind you.
of course you are.
I've always got your back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so y'all just keep going down. You do hear occasionally you hear noises coming down the hallways as you're passing them, but nobody's ever there and sees you. Sometimes the sounds are kind of otherworldly, kind of screeches and moans and stuff sometimes.
That's delightful.
So it's Scooby and Shaggy investigating the haunted stairwell.
But you do eventually get to a floor that doesn't have stairs going down.
Okay.
I guess this is the bottom floor.
Yeah, let's
Get out of the
Is it just one hallway down or?
Yep, it's just a single hallway.
Perfect.
All right, let's go that way.
Yeah, let's go that way. What's that way?
As you start heading down the hallway, you hear behind you, you hear like stones shifting. The doorway to the stairwell blocks up.
Cool.
Oh, great. We're
We
trapped.
don't need those stairs anyway. We're fine. We're good.
And same kind of deal. You come to a bend. Instead of the door being on like the side, there's a door at the very end of the hallway.
Maybe we just found Dalton Renfield's office. It's gonna go in there.
All right, we can't go back. We have to go forward. This is all we got.
That's all we got. It's tune in next week for the Aleister show. The Adventures of Aleister, Tanasha, and Baby.
Mm-hmm. 2 cats and a baby.
All right.
I'll watch. All right, so y'all are at the end of that hallway, looking across. You're at the bend still, and you're looking across. You see that door, and you hear Aleister come over the Vox boxes.
Okay.
We're still near the explosion. Things aren't going so great over here.
We went downstairs, but now we're blocked off and we're stuck on whatever this bottom floor is.
Also, a lot of people don't seem like the way we used to know them.
Yes, because they wouldn't be the people that you knew.
Okay, you need to explain that.
I'm not sure if now is the best time to try and explain that.
Okay. All right. Well, can you walk and talk? Because that's what we're going to do right now.
Do you have any way of getting out of the building you're in?
I don't know.
We're
where
not
the
sure
exit is.
yet.
All we know is the way we came is now sealed off.
Y'all do hear like baby talking over the Vox box too.
Do you have? Is there a baby there?
I think it said its name was Baby. Yes.
Is it crying?
Okay, the baby spoke.
And baby notices that Aleister is talking into his wrist.
What's that you got there? Little talking thing, little Apple Watch, little iWatch. That's cool that you guys got that here. Where am I, by the way?
Well, not really a watch per se. It's more a device that I have inside of myself.
Yeah, sure, whatever you want to call it, brother. Just, what are we doing here?
I'm trying to locate my, let's call them stooges.
Cool. What is this place?
Can we hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I would think Aleister would keep the line open while he's being distracted by the baby.
Aleister generally would not care enough to turn it off.
Yeah.
But in any case, if you can get outside of the building, then just try to make it to my house. Well, not really my house, but it's the same place.
Have we ever been to Aleister's
I have.
house?
Victor has.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to look at Victor like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
All right, I remember the way.
I'm assuming that we're continuing to walk towards this door.
Yeah, we got to go
while
forward.
you're talking,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll try to open the door as we're like walking and talking.
Oh,
Right,
he's
so
in
you
front
open
now.
the door
Mm-hmm.
and you look in, and it's just pitch black.
Like it's a
Well,
dark room.
I guess Victor can see.
Oh, okay. What do I see?
You see just a big empty room. It looks a lot bigger than the room the 2 rooms that you've seen. It's very large. Dirt floor.
Julian, there's nothing in there.
I'm going to
It's huge.
I'm going to flip on or rather pull out and light up the lantern of revealing.
Okay.
So burns for 6 hours for 1 pint of oil that's in it. Gives a bright light in a 30-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures, objects are visible as long as they are within the bright light range, which is 30 feet. You can use an action to lower the hood, reducing it to dim light of 5 foot.
Okay.
And
so you going in the room?
Yes.
All right. So you go in, and you kind of faintly hear in front of y'all. It seems to just be barely out of your light, standing at the door.
Mm-hmm.
You hear like a crunching and chewing.
Chewing and chewing. All right.
Almost like bones snapping.
Okay. I'm going to... no, because I can't do that because you have to attune to it.
But I can't see what it is. I can't see anything.
What's your distance vision?
Standard dark
vision.
distance.
Standard is about 60 feet, I think.
60 feet, yeah.
Yeah, 60.
Yeah, so it's just right out of the sound of it sounds right outside of like your vision. Same with the lantern.
Okay. Is there anyone behind us?
No.
I'll look at Victor. Do we keep going? There's no way back, so
I guess so.
It ain't looking too good right now.
I guess we should be careful.
Yeah, that would be, a nice change of pace. All right. I'll keep the lantern out. I can't use the lightning gun and hold the lantern unless I tie off the lantern. So,
can I hold the lantern?
You'd have to attune to it.
Oh.
You can totally tie off the lantern.
Okay. I'll tie off the lantern to like a belt, and then I'll pull out the lightning gun and basically, ready it, but I'll at least have it on me so I can have both on at the same time.
Okay.
And I guess we'll just walk forward slowly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you walk forward and you see this large creature. And it looks like it's hunched over. It looks like a black-furred giant, very humanoid looking, but it's very large.
Okay.
Very huge, broad shoulders, very muscular, hairy back.
Mm-hmm.
You see it hunched over something, and you can hear. It sounds like it's eating something.
Okay.
It's large size.
And I couldn't tell, like looking at it, kind of what it is.
Yeah.
You've never seen anything like it.
Okay.
Like I said, it looks like a big humanoid, like a hulked out person bent over. You just see its back, really.
Okay. I'll look at Victor and I'll kind of say very softly, do you want to talk to it, or do you just want to do what we normally do and blast it? I'm sorry, what I normally do and blast it.
Let's talk to it. Maybe it's locked in here too.
That's what Victor would think. It's
Right,
probably also being held a prisoner.
Okay, you're the nice one. You go do it. And if things don't work out, and I'll just kind of like tap the lightning gun, you know what comes next.
Okay. But how far away from this thing am I right now?
You are now 60 feet away from it.
60 feet away. And Julian's not moving, I'm assuming, from his spot?
Nope, I've got the lightning gun trained on it.
Okay. I'm going to walk up towards it, get maybe 30 feet away from it. And I'm going to go,
Excuse me, sir?
And you hear.
Bold of you to assume it's gender.
try to be polite, that's all.
You hear it go. The body starts to turn as it stands up. You see this giant black-furred humanoid's forearms split into two hands, like at the forearms. Like it's got an arm, and then boom, it's got two forearms and hands on both arms.
Ma'am?
And two hands per arm that end in vicious claws. His face is split by a vertical slice of a mouth filled with razor sharp fangs made for rending flesh.
You found a demigorgon.
And
I guess too bad we can't cast Fireball, huh?
yeah, and roll for initiative.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay.
Do y'all want to? You have this opportunity to give a message to Aleister.
Okay.
Aleister, there's a giant monster.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a night. Oh, hold up. I almost forgot. Initiative bonus. I rolled a 23.
I rolled a 1 on initiative.
Oh God.
Is it bad that whenever Victor says something like there's a giant monster, it doesn't sound as threatening? Like, it just sounds like he's really excited about seeing something.
It's a giant monster.
There's a giant monster.
Oh, man, it's so
There's a
cool.
giant monster.
I'm looking at the giant monster transform in the same way that, like, in Men in Black, where you see Edgar become the giant roach, and Will Smith's just like, okay.
Aleister and Baby.
Oh, yeah.
You just heard them. You just heard Victor say, "There's a giant monster."
Like, as in you found a giant monster and it's just there, or like you need help, or
It's gonna hurt us.
I'm still gawking at the monster like, oh.
well, I can try to get to you, I suppose, but I don't think that'll do much good. I mean, it'll probably be at least a few minutes.
Please try, Aleister. He does not look friendly.
I'll slowly raise up the Vox box and be like, do you really have anything better to do right now?
Well, now that you ask. I mean, I could always take a nap.
Just going to put the Vox box away slowly.
Help us, tiny baby.
Consign myself to the fate that I have now been dealt.
I suppose I
Yeah,
should
Baby
probably
does here
retrieve
help
them.
us, tiny baby.
At least if I retrieve them, that'll be less work that I have to do.
No, you have to help me first. Screw those guys.
Wait, help you with what?
What do you mean help me with what? You brought me here. I thought we were taking this stuff to the next level, but apparently this is frickin' Lamesville. You brought me. What do you want? Send me home. Goodbye. What do you want?
Tanasha speaks up, and the portal did change back from blue to green. Tanasha's like, "Look, little baby, I'll try and get that portal back open. While I was sniffing you, I was also reading its signature. So,
Sure.
yeah, do you want to help us?
No.
And
Send me home right now.
I'll get you back home.
Great. I'll wait here while you do that. You got any old meat around or anything fun to do while we're waiting?
Now, I got to go back in the Dreamlands to do it, and you can't follow me.
Why not? You brought sucks so much. Fine, whatever. I'll wait here.
Oh, maybe, like, I don't know, maybe we could pay you somehow.
Hit me with what? You got any, I don't know,
What do
you
you
got any hot
want?
chicks? Got any hot chicks I can, like, suck the nubs? Like a little blood feast, if you know what I'm saying. You guys into that around here? A little blood feast? A little blood feast of the Virgin? You picking up what I'm smarting down?
Well, it seems like there's at that tower there's probably some old meat or something.
There's old meat at the top of the tower. What kind of place do you guys run here? What kind of place do you run? You keep old meat at the top of this place? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, that sounds fun. Let's go to the top of the tower for some old meat. That's what Baby's gonna do today. Let's go, Cat. You talk, I guess. Let's do it.
Off the Vox, I'm going to look at Victor while we're about to be destroyed by a snarling monster, and I'd be like, you know what? Suddenly, I don't think our situation is as bad.
We can probably take this guy.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I just, I don't know what that is on the other end, and a part of me also doesn't want to know.
Tanasha jumps back into the green portal, and it disappears.
Well,
So,
Bye, Tanasha.
well, I suppose we don't. have
she
much
didn't
option
say
here.
bye. She just left.
That's the standard cat farewell right there.
This place, man.
Well, I suppose we should probably go to the tower and help them, or at least
Yeah, I guess.
if they die, then they can be somewhat fresh meat for you, I suppose.
Yeah, hey, I like your thinking, Aleister. Let's get to it. Mind if I catch a ride on your back?
I do, in fact.
Okay, well, what if I gave you something for it? You guys like, what do you guys eat here? Little chicken? Little chicken kibble? Little chicken kibble? Kitty.
I prefer fresh fish.
Give me a ride.
Okay, I take it back. I wish I was here for this.
Does baby happen to be like within 10 pounds? Probably not.
He totally is way under 10 pounds. He's smaller than you.
He's under 10 pounds?
Yes.
Okay. Well, in that case, I can go when you want better, actually. And I'll use Mage Hand to pick up baby.
Okay.
Use mage hand to pick up the-
Yeah, so baby is being held by Mage Hand.
All right, well, this works. No kibble for you, though.
I think that's just as well. And I'll go ahead and take off toward the tower with baby in tow.
Whee!
Hey guys, it's Steven. So in this episode we met Baby, played by our guest Atticus Hinckley. Great interplay between Baby and the two cranky cats. And Julian and Victor fell into what appears maybe another trap because they went down. They didn't go in a trap door though. I want to make that very clear. We did not go in a trap door. All we did was go downstairs. So, in case you wanted to make fun of us, you're probably going to do it anyway. But it wasn't a trap door. So it's not our fault. Yeah, there was a lot of exposition in this episode too. A lot of crazy world building stuff that Adam just keeps throwing at us, because it's not like we plan this out. He just does whatever he feels like, and we have to go along with it because that's what we're here to do. So hopefully you guys enjoy us struggling to figure out what's happening at all times. I know it's a lot of fun on our end. All the music in the episode was done by Marco Mazzei at Fallen Highway Studios, written and produced, so go and check them out. And check out microphonesandmonsters.com. It's got links to all of our different things. Social media, podcatchers, I think that's what they're called. Our merch store. You know, give us a review if you haven't yet. We want that feedback. Only good feedback. Never any bad. If you want to give us bad feedback, just directly, privately message us. And tell us. Don't tell anyone else how much our show sucks. Don't do it. Tell them that it's good. I'm just kidding. I think it's good. I don't know. This is going on too long. I should stop. And so I'm going to bid you guys farewell for today. And hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And thank you so much for listening to Microphones and Monsters.